conducting an informational interview for the oral communications class. I want to introduce Mr. Michael Griffin. He will be telling me information about his position as a nuisance coordinator. He is currently employed as a nuisance coordinator with St. Louis Targeted Assistance Program. Mr. Griffin, please allow me to express my appreciation for you taking out this time. I have been a resident of St. Louis City for over 30 years and have been involved in quite a few community-based programs. And I recognize that the quality of life for residents can be affected by nuisance behaviors, and I would like to play a role in eliminating those behaviors, and that's one of the reasons why I'm interested in this particular position. So thank you again, and I will begin with the questions. On a typical day in this position, what do you do?
A typical day would find me riding around in my car in the fourth ward, which is the area of St. Louis that I serve in my position. And I'm looking for nuisance situations, things such as vacant, derelict buildings, or vacant or occupied properties with overgrown grass and weeds, or derelict vehicles improperly parked, that sort of thing.
Okay. Now you mentioned the fourth ward. So, as a rule, are you limited to just one ward, or will this position maybe encompass several wards?
Well, at present, the situation is designed so that each nuisance coordinator works for a ward and, in fact, is almost like an unofficial staff member of the alderman who serves that particular ward.
Okay.
So there's one of us for every ward in the city.
Okay. Thank you. My next question: what personal qualities or abilities would be necessary for one to be successful in this field?
For success as a nuisance coordinator, a person has to be really people oriented. That is, someone not afraid to ask questions, someone who enjoys dealing with people. For example, one of the things about the job that I enjoy is meeting with community organizations and groups and explaining what I do and how I can be of service in helping to make that community a better place. So I think it's important that the nuisance coordinator be outgoing, personable, and approachable, and someone who likes talking to people.
Okay, sounds interesting. What part of this job do you find most satisfying?
What I find the most satisfying is when I'm able to do some things that really helps to eliminate a nuisance situation. For example, there may be a home in the neighborhood either occupied or vacant that's serving as a drug house. Okay, certainly that's not the sort of thing that a normal person would want in the neighborhood, and it takes diligence and teamwork between myself, the police department, and the Department of Public Safety to help eliminate something like that. I get a lot of pleasure out of helping eliminate a nuisance situation, and in so doing, help make a neighborhood stronger and better place to live.
And that's so important. What
Absolutely.
percentage of your day is spent dealing with people, and what percentage is spent uh, with being involved with paper?
I'd say, on average, about 80% of my day is involving people and people-related sorts of things. I do have some reports that I have to do on a weekly and monthly basis, and I generally try so that I can keep up spending part of my day every day doing a little bit of paperwork so I don't get swamped with a lot of paperwork at the end of the week or at the end of the month.
Okay. And my last question: can I use your name when contacting others, and can I call on you again in the future?
Sure, I would say yes to both those questions. Feel feel free to call on me if you have any further questions. And if I can be used as a reference, by all means, you have my permission to do so.
Mr. Griffin, I thank you again so much. Seems like I may really be interested in getting my feet wet as a result of all of this information. Thank you again.
You're quite welcome. Good luck to you.